So, um, please, don't feel scared. I played this game a lot. It's probably the second game that I have played in all of my life. I have every single class in this game at max level. And full world competition. Please don't judge me. Get a life. I feel like my most played game ever is probably Diablo 2. Yeah, I'm kind of like a big nerd. XCOM 3? No XCOM 3. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Oh man, that would... If they announced XCOM 3, I would have cried. I would be so happy I wouldn't be able to handle touch grass. Yeah, I should. Okay, so hold on, just so you guys can see how much I have played this game. By the way, this is a sponsored stream. But as you can see, I have played this game for a little bit. I have... this is a Mesmer, one class, level 80, 100% map complete. This is a Janthir. Is the name familiar to you? Yes, it was after Janthir. Thief, 100% map complete. Elementalist, 100% map complete, max level. Necromancer, 100% map complete, max level. This one doesn't count. Druid, 100% map complete, max level. My warrior, berserker, 100% map complete. I kind of play this game a lot. I have more 100%. Here, engineer, 100% map complete. Another warrior with 100% map complete. This is a guardian with 100% map complete. This is a revenant, 100% map complete. I have played this game for a lot. So when they approached me for a sponsorship, even though I have been not active in the game as much as I used to be, I thought that it would be, you know, it's a game that I really love a lot of things that they have done. And if you're looking into an MMO to play, it's the only one that I can recommend with all my heart. Because, I mean, I spent 15,000 hours in it. I can tell you all the things that I like about the game. Why is every girl blonde? I don't like how dark hair looks in this game. That's why. Well, there's this exception, my Necromancer. I did play Guild Wars 1 as well. Yeah. So for those of you who have never seen Guild Wars and don't know what this is about, it should be fine because we were going to be doing the new expansion that just came out today. And so it's all brand new story, brand new stuff. You know? Lexicon, thank you so much. Thank you for the gift sub. Thank you. Let's play as a Mesmer. I think this is the single character that I think only on this character I may have like 5,000 hours. In one character. This is the expansion. So here, let's see.
Oh, a sacrifice.
Proof that I'm not lying. Is my resolution looking weird on the game? God help you. Yeah. Yep. Hold on. No! Oh, I made it worse. Wait. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh, my resolution is kind of fucked. Oh. Is this right? I think this is right. Okay? I think this is right. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Give me 1 second. What the heck? When was the last time I played? Yeah, no, it's okay, it's okay. We'll start the XP soon. Below those settings, there are more? Hold on, give me 1 second. I think I have everything. Activate. Yeah. It could be this area that's looking weird. I don't know. Is the map looking weird? So this map is really big. Ruby, thank you so much. Thank you. Did you fall into a time rift? No, you haven't. You haven't. You haven't. Yeah, I think it's just the map. It's just the area. That's why it's looking a little bit off. Hold on. Let's see. How do we start this story? Okay, so the queen just sent us a message. Hold on, my camera's in the wrong position. Let me move it a little bit. Let's put it here. Ruby, thank you so much for the support. To Blackjack and Hookers for Boo. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I just say that I have played a lot of MMOs RPG. And I have. I mean, only in this one I spent what, almost 15,000 hours? So I kind of like this game a little bit. I played it quite a bit. So the queen is summoning us here. Let's go see what it is. Let's go see what it is. Played with a bunch of people. Wait. Hold on 1 second. We go. I will tell you guys why I spent so long playing this game. This game has my favorite. Is the audio kind of low of the game? Hold on. A bit. Okay, I think this should be fine, right? Hold on, we need to go to a different place. Give me 1 second. 1 second. what caused me to play this game for 16,000 hours was the combat. The combat of this game, I find it to be really cool. So, for example, you can cast skills as you move, and there's a lot of mobility. And you can also like mix the skills. Let me just show you guys really fast before we start with the story, because I feel like the reason why I have trouble getting into other MMOs and games like that, it's because the combat is too stiff. Does that make sense? One of my favorite things about this game are that whenever there is like a field, like this is a fire field, and if you use a projectile through it, it becomes a fireball. So this skill, it's a skill that it says combo finisher, physical projectile. And this is a combo field fire. So when you combine different fields and different finishers, you get different effects. Like fire and a blast finisher, you can give everybody around you a buff that makes them stronger. So this game has a very active combat with like you can dodge, you can do lots of things, and this is why I played this game for so long. So you can also play different classes. You can be like healer. You can be. This is a healing spell. You can do damage. You can be more tanky. I find that the raid bosses in this game. I was in fact part of the group that did the very world first clear of the very first raid in this game. It was much before I ever even started streaming. Many years before I started streaming. I have always been kind of like a nerd. So yeah. So that's why I play this game so much. I like this game so much, and all that. Renan, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the Prime. Thank you. It is an achievement, but I feel like it's an achievement that I decided after getting it that I would never want to try to go for world first of anything again.
Too long. Countess, the pleasure is mine. I thought I was meeting with the Queen.
Is that just so low?
Indisposed. I appreciate your flexibility.
Oh? I hope all is well. Hate to see even more flippancy tossed at her feet.
Oh.
I can certainly hope, but I'm afraid drama clings to her like
Hold
a
on.
bad smell. Good luck washing the linens.
Hold on. I'll try to fix the audio.
That's unimportant. For now. On my queen's behalf, I would like to
Patrick, thank you so much for the 3 months.
Blackjack and hookers.
For Blackjack and Hookers for Boots. Thank you.
Will be commencing in Lion's Arch.
How about
See
this?
you there.
Right now, I'm a little bit overwhelmed because there's a lot going on. I think I will end the YouTube stream for now, and
Developments.
I'll keep streaming on Twitch,
The world is
just so
changing.
I'm just a little bit less overwhelmed.
Between the demon attacks, Suwan and Oreen,
Oh goodness.
woke up to a very different world. Now, let's hope everyone is willing to keep it in one piece. Before I forget, your invitation.
I'll come back on streaming both on YouTube and Twitch tomorrow when we play Kingdom Come. But for now, I think I will end the YouTube stream. We'll play some Guild Wars 2 and yeah. You guys feel free to say bye to YouTube. I'm sure they will miss you. Be nice, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on YouTube, unless if you hop by Twitch. Okay, we go. So how can I make that the dialogue is a little bit oh, I think I know. Hold on. Ah, it's much louder now, right? Hold on. Steampunk Commander. Attend to the first summit of the Tyrian Alliance. Okay, let's go to the first summit. Mixer. Am I in a new area? No. This is one of the areas that I have stood the most in the 15 hours that I played this game. This is one of the base game areas. This game has something really cool too that I wish more games had. In fact, I wish more single player games had this feature. So for example, if you are walking around the world and then there is a little village, if this village happens to be being attacked by bandits and you help fend the attack off, then you save the village and they are happy. But let's say if by the time you pass there you couldn't help save the village and then the bandits actually destroy the entire village, and then the NPCs will give you different quests. Like for example, there will be a father that will ask you to rescue his kidnapped daughter, and then you can go do that instead after you help set the fires of the city. So depending on the time that you pass through a place, you might see a different dynamic event that changes a little bit what happens when you pass in that place. And it's something that I wish that even single players games did, because then people would have different experiences when they are going through the same area but at a different time. Can you help set the village on fire? Sadly, that you cannot. Epiturk, I have a world competition in every class and every character. I showed that in the beginning of the stream. I have played this game for like 50,000 hours. I have played this character for almost 5,000 hours. Am I missing the hole? Yep. I have played the first Guild Wars as well. And in fact, even though I really love the combat of Guild Wars 2, I kind of wish that there was a game with the combat of Guild Wars 1. Guild Wars 1, you could have like teammates and you could like program their AI to do different moves. Kind of like in Dragon Age. Mega. Age of the Dragons, yep. I didn't hear about Guild Wars 3 at all. You played the first Guild Wars as a baby? Blue Sentinel, here's the thing. I kind of like play games. So these story instances that we'll be playing, they will have no other people, which is good, less overwhelming. Painting tentacle, sadly not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you guys want, I can also show you different classes and different stuff. I played with all of them quite a bit.
Didn't recognize the face at first. Fought alongside you.
Is the algae better? I can raise it.
Go ahead. Don't mind me, just being cautious. A lot of big names in this building.
It's a big job.
Is it better now? Okay, so is this the Queen's harem or something? What's that thing flying around? Oh, this is my Jade bot. Isn't he so cute? He's just like a mini pet that just follows me around and he's just cute. Yeah. Hello?
Malice, Anise. This
Is that
thing
good?
is really shaping up, isn't it?
No less cramped than any of Ash's
Mini.
hidden outposts.
Hey, he's a cute.
Delegates and leaders are still arriving, but the turnout is impressive. My surprise is agreeable.
God.
And nerve-wracking.
Everyone is comforted that you're joining us. You command quite a bit of respect here. Not all of us do the same.
Here we go.
Hold on. I think I'll move my
Modest.
camera to cover the shot.
Save that irascible demeanor for negotiations in
Or I can
Pegator.
just move the shot, can't I?
Go on. Mingle. As soon as a few more arrive, we'll get started.
I can move the shot up, and then I can move the camera up. this good? I think so, right? Okay, we go. So, here's the thing. There are many different races in this game that you can be. You can be human. This is a Char. My biggest problem with Char is that I hate them. And then there's the Azura. They're basically the smart guys. And there is the Tenku, but you cannot be that one. Oh, that's the Queen. Oh my goodness, the Empress. Oh, Keita, has been a while. Oh, you can also be plant people. Like, this is the people that my bunny would eat. They're basically made of plants. I will see the civilization stuff later, because now I started with this. Yeah, what's this? There's a podium? Wait, we can talk with the people. Hold on. Hello, Ludo.
Counselor Ludo. That's a lot of paperwork for one Asura.
Cabbage Patch.
Couldn't get a single one of those old sacks to put down the gavel and at least try to make friends.
Gosh.
Send me with a giant pile of paperwork, though. That's what I'd like to call the Asuran hello.
Okay.
Nonsense, most of it. Cantha is revealed. And if not for copying Asuran ingenuity, they'd still be
No,
decades
there's also the
behind.
Nor. I don't think there's any Nor
We
here.
can't hide in our labs.
A little competition never hurt anyone. Much.
Oh no, this game actually
certainly
loves
do hope
cats.
that you are
There's cats
correct.
everywhere. In fact, this game, if you go to their forums, the forums of this game, and you say a swear word, the swear word is replaced by kitten. In fact, the devs of this game have an obsession with cats. So,
I, Countess Anise, liaison to Queen Jenna of Kryta,
am I
call
supposed to give
all
a speech?
representatives of the Tyrian Alliance to council. Please, to your places.
What, the kitten? Are you kidding me? Yep. Oh boy. What is this? I'm really bad with politics.
We've quite a bit to cover. First and foremost, the Pact and Orders send their regards. Structural changes have them occupied.
I know.
But with that aside, the founding members have come prepared with opening statements. Affirmations of why we're here. As our
Why we're
mutually
here.
elected emissary, Commander, would you like to determine the order of operations?
But I don't know what's going on.
What qualifies me to make that call?
Exactly.
You've had a hand in just
Levels,
about
thank you so
everything
much for the
Tyria has
59
endured
months.
since the retaking of Claw Island.
Confirmed.
We
Maybe
approve.
Yes.
will get my wife back into
I imagine the Pale Mother supports this notion.
Yes, I
Sure,
played it for
have at
15,000 hours. Wait, decide on a topic for delegation to discuss. We can discuss the salad people. I have no idea who is bangers and who he banged in his trial. Revelations between Kanta and the Azura. Updates from the Norn. Let's hear about this banger trial.
Krisha, Imperator of the Blood Legion and elected representation from the Char.
He had to
I'd be lying if I said tensions weren't high at the Citadel.
Okay.
With Bangar's trial nearing, another civil war isn't impossible.
Oh, Civil War.
Even behind bars, Bangar commands respect from his most loyal.
Oh, it's a Char.
Although weakened, the Dominion is
Makes
still a
sense.
threat.
Ah, we'll watch the
the
trailer
Imperators
soon.
are mostly aligned. Imperator Malice of the Ash Legion joins me today in support. Ephraim
Okay.
sends his. You may have heard
So
the
there's a
whispers,
civil war between the
but there are
cats.
calls for another Con-Ur to rise. The Imperators don't disagree. But the trial of Embers will wait. Until we've decided Bangar's fate.
Okay.
That
Lion,
is our
thank
first
you so much.
priority.
Thank you. Yeah, the tale. Sometimes they sync, sometimes they don't. Let's discuss the salad people. Or fuck. Do you guys want to skip all the topics, or do you guys want to talk about the salad people, so we know what's going on in the world? Yes, I have played this game for 15,000 hours. This character in particular, for don't say fuck, say kittens. Sorry, kittens. Let's just go straight to the queen. and see what is going on with this.
My queen.
Thank you all for your remarks. We gather on mutual ground as allies. For some, friends. We suffered the Elder Dragons. We saw a new Ilona and Cantha. We've endured much.
We kind of killed a bunch
Now,
of dragons.
Tyria has the promise of tomorrow. The last decade was cruel, but standing united today shows promise that my father only dreamt of.
Panika.
However, it is not on kind terms that we gather. The Alliance was formed as a reaction to a new threat. Almost a year ago now, demons attacked our villages and farmlands. Your cities and homes.
Oh, Panika.
48 dead in the mountains. An entire village burned to the ground.
That's a Norn.
One attacked the grove.
That's the plant
Just
people.
outside the gates of Rata Novus. They stank.
That's the rat people.
No casualties should be accepted. These attacks were calculated, I've heard. Our perpetrator?
Yes, there is a
The
story in this game.
Cryptus.
Cryptus?
Cryptus?
And what exactly are these Cryptus? Where did they come from?
The more pertinent question, how did the Queen discern this information?
Tone.
Oh.
I've dealt with an Emperor's horde of petty banter, so I pivot. Queen Jenna, care to elaborate?
This information is as novel to me as it is to the Alliance.
I've heard rumors of your trustworthiness, Your Majesty.
No hyperbole until the queen has spoken.
Oh no, I think we are about to see a world war. She has great breasts.
No.
Panic?
I see the triviality of Tyrian politics has not ceased its endless parade. Shall we have a mature discussion?
Who is that guy?
Introducing representation from the Astral Ward. Iskarin.
Iskarin.
Panic?
I apologize for my
Panic.
friend's theatrics.
No, I didn't.
Warden
didn't.
of the Astral Ward.
What's going on, Jenna? Answers.
Queen. If you wish to leave.
Can you
with
guys
all
catch
your
me
limbs
up in him?
intact.
Oh, he's the seer from Guild Wars 1? Wait.
And I thought the war bands needed babysitting. Frode, was it?
Indeed. Admittedly, I expected worse. Wayfinder, under duress as always.
Wayfinder. Ah. Should have known you had a leg in this race.
I'll try talking to them.
Okay, so... Holy panic. So those people hate each other, and I have to do politics. Commander, while I have certainly I had my fair share of life-altering realizations, I still like to know what this is all about. Should I be concerned? Same! I'm concerned as well, and you should be concerned. We should all be concerned. I know that name from the people of Gunnerolf, but what's going on? Call the Lion Guard. The Lion Guard is kind of like the flaming fist of this game. They are basically trained by throwing the fist in hot sauce. They're very annoying. No need for the guards. It's okay. No call the police. Yeah. I have 5,000 hours played on this character. Izarine is a seer, is he not? Navan has shared much of her historical knowledge with me. Would you not have expected that any seers still existed, let alone have one appear right in front of us? Is the only one left? Didn't we kill the other one? Was Joku a seer? Or he was just an annoying guy? Oh gosh. Cryptus. Did you know about all this? Oh, he's a bitch. Oh, sorry, lich. Sorry. I mixed those two words. Right, I forgot. Yeah. Crypts. A seer? You knew about this and you didn't tell me? Sorry, I didn't know. Commander, who are these strangers bargaining? Calm down. They're friends. Are they? Yeah. I had a bad feeling about this. Who is this? It's okay. The ancient being is on our side and not wanting to kill us. Oh, the bird. Who is it? Isgarin. Isgarin's a seer, like the Exactado. Okay, perfect.
Ready as they'll
Smash
ever
or
be.
pass?
Get to the point.
Pass.
They thrive on the brink of chaos.
They've all endured enough trauma for a lifetime.
Pass.
Patience.
Smash or pass on this guy?
Trauma and lifetimes they wouldn't compare.
Seems grumpy. Okay.
Thank you for allowing us the time to speak to you all today. I apologize for the dramatic entrance. Again, I am Frode of the Astral Ward.
Frode. I've heard that name.
I haven't.
The ward has been cloaked in shadow for centuries, protecting you from
Frodo,
threats
it could be.
unknown and unlike the Elder Dragons.
The Cryptus.
The source of our demon infestation, I take it?
Beings of the mists who are no longer a problem. Not right now. Our Wayfinder, your commander...
I can
speak
check his
to that.
pants.
I joined their fight. The Cryptus have been contained.
I wouldn't be surprised if some still attempted to breach our realm, but they aren't organized.
He speaks truth,
Yeah.
as the commander can attest. Hesitant trust
What's
is
the
advised.
Cryptus?
Isgarin revealed himself to me not long before he revealed himself to all of you.
The Cryptus are harbingers of what may come next from the mists.
Like from Mass Effect?
And you say they're no longer a threat, Wayfinder?
I've been to their realm myself.
Oh, I see.
They've been stabilized.
Thank you, Nana.
When Su-One passed, Tyria's essence bled
it's a demon.
into the veil beyond the mists. You we are no longer shielded
type of current?
by her power. Every eye turned toward us in that moment. And likely more, we glow brighter than we did before. Tyria is a unique world, coveted by those beyond.
To summarize, our demons are Cryptus, and you two, the Astral Ward, are some sort of secret organization that fights them?
Not
Thank
just
you.
Cryptus, but any intruder from another realm.
Okay, so these people
We've
are coming
certainly
from...
faced other threats that were not born of Tyria. Why didn't you reveal yourself sooner?
Or help us with the
They
Elder
were
Dragons.
busy scratching their balls.
I will answer all of your questions. But this is not the right venue.
Dude, I
I'm
played this
inclined
MMO
to
for
agree.
15,000 hours.
Whatever this information is, I gather it's sensitive in nature.
I imagine the room needs a moment to reflect. Shall we pause and reconvene in smaller council?
After our councils have ended, I will speak with any of you. Whatever questions
I
you
wanna
may
kill
have,
stuff.
I will try to answer them.
If they would allow me, I would kill everyone in this room. Would you guys be okay with that? I do have the feeling that they are stronger than me. In certain ways. I can't. Stop!
Commander, with us. We'd like to continue the conversation.
So you've met before.
You want to
Anise
smash the
introduced
queen?
us. Their friendship was just as much a surprise to me.
Oh my goodness.
We sought another ally ahead of the forum. We've known it
Thank
was time
you.
to reveal ourselves to
Wait.
the world.
You're just giving me
Figured this would be
500
better than a
gold?
more
I can't
public
accept that.
spectacle.
That
No.
inclination isn't wrong. Why now, though?
The Cryptus may be controlled or,
Sorry.
or
I
contained,
can't.
but my words should cause fear. Tyria
can't, I'm sorry.
is as blood in water.
And what exactly is attracted to that
I'm
blood?
sorry.
Any number of beasts and beings.
Attracted from blood? Vampires?
No
Asterion?
reason to think we're in imminent danger. But I suspect something draws closer.
and we all need to prepare. The Astral Ward is ready to help in any way we can.
Panic. Panic.
So you've numbers then?
Some. Fewer after the Cryptis. We bled on the edge of that blade.
What do you propose we do?
Mary?
Focus on your affairs. We'll get nowhere without some degree of control. Your nations are fragile still.
This guy talks like he's about to die.
Nourish.
We'll be establishing pacts with our neighbors. I suggest you do the same.
Wise.
On that subject, I'd like to offer some information on the Isle of Janthir.
Janthir. A storm looms over that place.
I already showed. Did
Blood.
anyone screenshot my nerdness?
That is not a territory I wish to cross.
I don't expect you to, but we may find more allies throughout those lands. The lowland kodan.
My father spoke of them briefly. He left their territory untouched. Those are bonds I have not maintained.
I imagine there's more to this suggestion, Iskarin?
We should speak within thicker walls. Yes.
Wayfinder, I don't think anyone here would be better equipped to help form these bonds.
Thank you.
You are not only a representative of the Astral Ward, but of Tyria. Look around this room. Take it in.
I could support that notion. Yes.
Utilize.
Oh, wow.
It's only kicking up dust otherwise. We'll send word to your aid. All your aid. The ward will establish a gateway between.
Wait, is the queen female shepherd?
With the queen's blessing.
Really?
Blessing granted. I support this, and you, Commander. Now is the time to fortify. The Countess will meet you in Divinity's Reach.
What? How comes I played this game for 15,000 hours and I didn't know? That's insane!
I've witnessed cleaner executions.
Krisha, I think I'm going with the commander to
Because I am
Janthir.
me?
I feel a professional pull.
I did play Mass Effect
Have little intel
after.
on that location, or these kodan, and it feels vital. Or intriguing, at least.
An Imperator leaving her post to get her claws dirty.
She
Care
is.
to steal my mate, too? Go. Be our eyes.
Wait,
I
who's
can cover
stealing
claws.
whose mate?
I'll see you there, Commander.
Okay, we finished this instance. I hope the other one has less politics and more killing. Cool, we mastered. Oh, that was pretty. This is fine. Oh boy. Oh boy, we go. That means I played this game for 625 days? Oh god, you didn't need to say the numbers like that. Okay, so we will need to meet that sexy lady, Anise. I had a crush in this Anise lady for the longest time because I really liked her armor. And I wanted her clothes. And they took them like 5 years to release them.
I thought the queen would have won the war by now.
Oh, and there's also mounts in this game, including bunny ones. Whee! The mounts in this game are actually pretty cool. So they do different good things. Like the bunny is really good at, guess what? Jumping. Whee! And then there's the griffin. That's really good at flying. More like gliding. Except mine looks like a plushie, because it's cute. Does this game have grease? Actually? I'm trying to think. Is there anything like grease? I don't know. There's also a raptor that's very fast in straight lines. Whee! We go. Oh yeah, the engineer pistol. It kind of looks like other stuff too, not only grease.
Prompt, as expected.
That's a lot of people.
Welcome, Commander. The gateway is active. I've word that Malice will meet you there. Got a glimpse of the place myself. Frode gave the Queen a proper tour. He'll be expecting you too.
Okay.
Though, between friends,
Time to do
their
some real
definition
damage.
of camp
There's a lot
is
of people here.
sweet. I'm sure
Oh,
you'll be very
I hate
comfortable.
Char.
You should see the wizard's
They look
tower.
so ugly.
You are quite adapted to them, aren't you? How are you feeling about the mission then?
Taking a wait-and-see
Char.
approach.
Is
This
those fluffy
uncharted
kitties?
territory,
Oh my
and Janthir
god.
has quite the reputation. Venturing into Janthir.
But then
to
while
befriend
they talk,
Coden.
I can sit in a chair.
Not how I envision that first big step.
Diplomacy is a fine craft, Commander. And making allies requires an artisan. Oh, before you depart.
It's the kitty!
Do we prefer Wayfinder or Commander now?
For you? I don't know if you calling me anything but Commander would sound natural.
Old habits die hard,
I don't think I
suppose.
do, CJB.
Good luck.
Okay, now... Wait, we're going to the moon? We go. Moon camp. Yeah, it's a new expansion that just came out. Yes. Pastor Doom, I have played this game for like 15,000 hours. And I love... My favorite thing about this game is the combat. And we haven't gotten to fight
Wayfinder,
anything.
The guest of honor. Welcome to Moon Camp.
Hello.
Vanak, if you don't remember. Fought with you against the Cryptus and Omnitas.
This is what you call a camp?
In the Astral War?
Holy
Subtle.
shit.
Not a chance. Good
very
to see you
pretty.
closer to ground, though. I volunteered to help with the integration. Long overdue that we got involved in Tyrian
Guys,
affairs.
but I actually never
More
got into
publicly, that
WoW.
is.
I never got into World of
Got a
Warcraft.
few things to atone for.
Commander, Vanak was just giving us the lay of the land. Dangerous place, Janthir. Eager to scope it out.
I am as well. There's something about the atmosphere here that wilts my senses.
I didn't realize you were joining us too, Kate.
On Dagonet's order,
Look
he
at this
didn't go
sign,
into much
so
detail
pretty.
about the Pale Tree's status. And perhaps it's not my place to say, but her recovery has
It's
been
true.
slower than we expected. Some days she seems
You
weaker
can
than
ask
the
Tommy
day
for an
before.
invite.
We search for a remedy. The Astral Ward knows magic, and ancient
I
magic
played a
at
little bit
that.
of Final Fantasy.
I'm hoping we can form a connection with
The
you.
combat of
I
WoW
do
and
too,
Final
for what
Fantasy,
it's
I
worth.
just can't. I
All
like the
help
combat
is
of
good in
Guild Wars
these
because
parts.
it's active.
Janthir is a nasty place to get lost. But before you touched ground, Frode wanted to speak with you, Wayfinder.
Touch the ground?
Seemed urgent enough to prioritize.
Right. I'll track him down.
I know. Touch grass? Yeah, so I find that the combat of WoW and Final Fantasy to be very stiff. I like that the combat of Guild Wars, you can move as you cast spells and you can dodge. And I don't know, it just feels more free. You're more free to move around. And I also like having room in my screen and not having my entire screen covered in buttons.
Frode, I trust you're getting some sleep in between missions?
I used to be in charge of Moon Camp before Levente named me Warden.
Something must be serious to pull the Warden from Omnitas.
You know us well. It's true. The Lowland Kodan will be fine allies of
More
Queen Jenna
buttons,
and the
more
Tyrian
power.
Alliance. That is no lie. They know these lands better than most. Janthir and the northern stretches are formidable. How
Yeah, he
much
does.
did you learn of Waiting Sorrow during your time in Omnitas?
Waiting Sorrow, your missing wizard? Not a lot, besides the fact that she created the Heart of the Obscure.
Indeed.
That sounds very
I've
edgy.
never met her, of course, as she's
Sounds
been
like
missing
something
since
Shadowheart
before
would do.
Ascalon burned to the ground. This must stay between us, for now. But we suspect that she's hiding among the Kodan.
You want me to
The
find her?
Romancer.
It isn't a burden on your shoulders alone.
14,895
The Ward is here to support in whatever
hours.
way we can. But, yes, we need you to.
Is she dangerous?
She's very capable. For your own safety, expect resistance. I wish I knew more. Between us, Wayfinder, all conversation about her turns Isgarin more conspiratorial than usual.
Yeah.
Then I'll keep my guard up.
Good.
For
what it's worth,
I have played a lot of games for a lot of time. I love video games.
Sorrow's closest friend, so there's bias. But that's all I've got, so I'll leave you to it. Get to know the region. We'll set out in search of the kodan soon as well.
Okay, kodan is basically a race that's a giant bear. You know the Coca-Cola bear? It's a race made of Coca-Cola bears.
Unsure of their exact position, but I imagine we're close. We portaled Moon Camp here to avoid scaring the locals.
Not much house
Probably more subtle than flying it over the bay. Good call.
Stalwart Hart pulled some research noting they're not especially keen on magic. A floating building may cause alarm.
Okay.
But good luck. I'll be here to guide you as I can. Ward's busy with the reacclimation. It's going to be a long process.
$800? $800 is something that I put in single players. Like, I played Guild Wars 2 for 15,000 hours. I played Guild Wars for around 2,000. I played Monster Hunter for 1,000. I'm a big nerd. I have been playing video games all my life. Since I'm like 3 or 4 years old. I think that the game that I most played...
Fine.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ask.
It
was Diablo 2.
Brilliant insights from Frode, Commander.
He and I caught up and talked about the kodan. We're not exactly sure where they're settled today, but they're likely close.
I doubt they want
Astral Ward research also says that they're a little distrustful of magic. We'll
Oh no, just like in Dragon Age.
Sounds like we've plenty to strive for.
Are you going to get the Alliance involved?
We should get moving.
I'm talking with 2 characters at once. I shouldn't have done that.
Taking it slow. When we call Janthir treacherous, we mean it.
Isgarin's worried that the world will think us monsters, which is a fair fear.
Okay, we explore the camp and look for moon debris.
I'm airing my angst.
Moon objects. You think it's those balls?
We're moving in the right direction.
We need to look for balls?
Don't let me distract you.
Oh, there's a door here. Yeah, he doesn't stop talking. What's this? Oh, it's an axe.
That's a cryptis axe.
Cool.
I recognize it anywhere.
Yep. Moon Camp operated in the area during the attacks.
Okay.
Eparch's grunts were poking at something
This
here.
place looks cool.
Never figured out what.
By the way, you guys, it would help me out a lot if you guys clicked in the panel or the link in chat.
Especially inspiring, though.
So I can make sure I only bring you guys games that I only played for 15,000 hours so far. 15,000 hours. I know it sounds like an absurd. A lot of people can't imagine this, but I find that people who play MMOs, they understand. What's this? Some dust? So no more games? Diablo 2 sponsor one? I feel like Diablo 2 I must have played for more than 20,000 hours.
How big is Janthir?
Huge. Practically in Krytus still.
Is this where we're going?
But the deltas are considered a part of the Isles due to their climate and flora. It stretches far to the north, running parallel to the northern Shiver Peaks, as far as modern maps are concerned.
Awesome.
The Isles and Bay make up most of the occupied territory, with some coastal regions lining the mainland. There was even a small human outpost on the Isles, but it's long abandoned.
I love their hat.
Don't know a lot about it.
Look at that.
Not a good place to be, then.
I wonder if they're dating Mistra. Astral Ward. Okay, there is probably 2 more objects for us to investigate. Whee! So this game is also very good in... this game is very good at giving you a horizontal progression rather than a vertical progression. If somebody stops playing this game and they had the best gear when they stopped playing this game, they still have the best gear when they come back years later. The difference is that now they have a lot more story and a lot more worlds and a lot more things to do. when it comes to that. So instead of like raising the level cap or raising this kind of thing, this game is very mindful for the player's time.
What can you tell us about the history of this
Which
place?
is cool, which is really nice.
Former home of the Mersat.
Most
and
MMOs
later
are
the
now
White
like
Mantle.
that.
From my research, there's been very little activity in recent years.
Correct. Aside from the Kodan, only a few
Stairs,
other
thank
groups
you
have
so
called
much
it
for the
home.
4 months to support the
Some
blackjack
centaur
and hookers.
tribes,
Thank you.
trolls, creatures that keep to themselves. And the Isles are another story.
I want
I
to
recommend
see
you read up
them.
on it. A lot of blood has been spilled here.
Okay, show me them. Wait, what was that I had? Bear, thank you so much for your subscription. I really appreciate your support
A
to
lot of
blackjack
things
and
come to
hookers for my
Janthir
buddy.
to hide from the rest of Tyria.
Thank you.
That's why the Mersat built Bava Nisos here. Though, that place
The
is
best
all
thing about
ruins and storms
Gamescom
now.
was
Hard to get close.
Bavanisos? What's that?
Goat
Former
Simulator and
Mersat
Kingdom
city,
Come and
fixed in the middle of the
Civilization.
Isles. Been abandoned for a long time. Don't think I'd want to go anyway.
Okay.
Laban told me about it. Didn't sound all that hospitable. He went back from time to time.
Yeah, it's
Memories,
nice.
I imagine. Or guilt.
Yeah, I remember when Borderlands 4 showed up their trailer and everyone in chat was like, oh yeah, we love the movie. Can't wait to play their next Borderlands
That's a
game.
Valraven talent. Nasty beast. The ward has little documentation, aside from a few first-hand accounts. When few travelers come through Janthir, stay away from them at all costs.
Is that the dildo? Oh. Okay, well, we'll go outside. No, it's a kitten? I mean, it looks kind of funny. I wonder if those are the romanceable options for this expansion. Do you think somebody ever tried romancing a cactus? If you're brave enough, I guess. Anything could be. Sure did. You were going to see the Borderlands movie and then you got hit by an arrow in the knee? I see. You dated a cactus? Those are kind of cute.
It's so quiet.
Reminds me of Drizzlewood.
It's actually
Abundant
quite pretty.
vegetation. I wonder how much of this is edible.
I learned a long time ago not to eat strange plants. Now, where should we go first?
Sounds like something to be determined by a wayfinder.
Cheesy. Oh, panic. We go. No, panic. Wrong direction. Wrong direction. They say it's determined by me. The first direction I went, I was freaking wrong. What the hell? What's this? Water?
We should follow that stream. See where it leads.
Okay. Follow her. Except not that one. What's this?
Janthiri flora is fascinating.
The flowers are pretty.
Probably very toxic.
I know this is crazy and it's probably my nostalgia remembering, but this kind of gives me like Guild Wars 1 vibes. Like panic. Vajeston, no. I haven't spent any money on this game actually. I had no money to spend. I could play this game completely for free, except buying the game and the expansions for 15,000 hours. It's one of the reasons I recommend this game. You know, and you were just as strong. I was always completely as strong. And if there's anything in the store that you like, you can transfer in-game currency into the store currency and get that stuff.
It may be dangerous, but this place...
So, the store is
stunning,
mostly for utility and
That's
cosmetics.
one word
and
for
you can
it.
get it with in-game money.
I wonder where the flow of water will take us.
Yeah. So you actually don't have to spend any money in this game. No, I played this game for 1,500 hours.
Goodness,
without
look
spending
at
money.
you. This
Didn't
is a
have
very
money.
Old tree. Imagine the story.
Where's the beard? It's not even white leaves.
Protecting the smaller growth.
1,500. No, 15,000. You guys. I played this game for 15,000 hours. You see, 14,895. It's not that absurd, okay? I'm not the problem. You're the problem.
Vulnerable.
This specific character, I have played her for 5,000 hours. Yep. Okay. We go. We forced. People who have lived less than 15,000 hours? That's not even allowed. That's not even allowed. That's a freaking baby. Hi, John. Hello.
Watch out for the cliff. Wouldn't make for a nice fall.
Never mind the cliff. Watch out!
Oh no, we were ambushed? Oh. Put them together. So I'm playing as a Mesmer. Basically, my class, I summon clones of myself to do damage to things. And I have purple magic. And it's very pretty. My favorite thing about Mesmer is that if you summon a clone of yourself and then you swap your clothes and then you summon a different clone, your clone will have your new clothes. So you can actually have 4 different outfits at once.
Lethal combination. I like it.
This is a Mesmer. It's basically an illusion mage.
What were those things?
Must be Valraven. Talons look just like the one Vinox showed us.
Yeah.
Ward, I need assistance now! Alchemy! It won't calm!
Treacherous, eh?
Better check it out.
Wait, is somebody being attacked by a giant cat or something? Panic? Are they okay? We go. That way. Mesmering Power? Is it fully voice acted? Yes. And in fact, the base game and the first story that you see, you even have a lot of cutscenes. A lot. It is fully voice acted. This game has a bunch of cool stuff that I wish other games had. Like the way that it handles world events, I find it to be really nice. I also really like the combat. It's very active. And for example, if you have like a field of fire on the ground, and then you throw a projectile that's a combo finisher, like an arrow, the arrow will be on fire. So you can combine your skills like that. And the combat of this game is what got me to play this game for 15,000 hours. The combat feels very fluid,
everyone.
yeah. I was part of the group who did the very first raid clear of this game. You see, I love Mesmer because I get to pull enemies together and I just kill them all. But I'll be honest with you guys, if you're going to play this game for the first time, do not play it as a Mesmer. As somebody who started playing as a Mesmer, don't.
Reasonable take.
Go play as something like a thief. Thief, a war hero, a guardian. But not Mesmer. It's just that Mesmer takes a while to be stronger.
Thief! Beast, I imagine.
Oh no, Klaus. It's true. It's true. In fact,
Footprints and more claw marks.
From the ship in
Chased
chat
them away from camp.
was my friend while I was playing this game. He was part of my guild, and he's the one who was like,
we better hurry.
telling me to I couldn't find a job in real life, and I was dying of anxiety. And then he told me to try streaming, and I actually started streaming this game. The first year that I streamed, I was a raider and a streamer of this game only. But then I realized that playing only one game in my stream wasn't my style. Oh my god, it's such a cute kitty! Oh god, oh, you see, when there is dangerous attacks, they're marked in the floor. Yeah. So, all that you guys know came from this game. This was where I started. So right now I'm actually a chronomancer, so I can press F5 and then every health that I use, every skill that I use while I time the time, and also how much I move, I get teleported back in time. And I can recast everything. So maybe I shouldn't be playing with Mesmer right now. It's a little bit... So you see how there is a health bar here? I need to do...
Maintain eye contact.
I need to use skills that daze, stun, to stun them.
The creature is vulnerable. Again, don't seek to kill him unless absolutely necessary.
Who are you?
Oh boy. Oh boy. This is fine. This is fine. What is this?
Breathe.
Who are you?
Curious garbs you wear.
Oh, it's
Perhaps
okay.
something sturdier would do you better in these parts.
Oh, it's such a cute kitty.
Which of you is the leader?
Commander.
Not me. Wait, so this is a good animal that was just attacking? Oh my gosh, I have a leech! Look! It's my cat! Mom.
I'm in charge.
I've looked at those great walls all my life.
Is this a bear?
Proud, the humans. I'd like to get to know you. I'm sure the claw would too.
Gosh. Yeah,
The
she
sun
gave
is
me...
fading. Wherever you traveled from, our village is likely closer. Follow. We've got a fire for you to sit by.
Thank you.
I wonder if
We'll
you can
follow.
also sleep with bears in
who are
this
you?
game.
Barbed Veil. Come. You can help us lead the journeykin to safety.
Like housing.
But we must move quickly, unless you want to lose yourself in the woods. Our nights have been far darker. The Valraven watch.
Panic. So this place is spooky at night?
Journeykin? You mean that wild animal?
Fascinating beasts they are. Came to us from far away. They need protectors.
It's enraged again?
Stay calm.
Astral, no. The first MMO I played was Fly for Fun.
Time to do
Wait,
some real damage.
is it mad again? Are you for real? Oh my god. Okay, so let me explain to you guys some of my skills. So you see I have many clones of myself. Those clones that are just a copy of me, they don't do anything. The clones that are kind of like ghosts of me, like, hold on, I have to break the break bar. The clones that are, let me show you. Oh, we just use this. Okay. So there is some phantasms that's kind of like ghost versions of me. Those do a lot of damage. Whee! You see the sword that I'm using? This sword is called Eternity. It required me to craft a sword that was a day sword and then a night sword, and then get those two swords to, you know, get together.
Keep your voices stable. Help it relax.
Where's the phantasm? I can see my phantasm. Weeba! You see? Here? This is the phantasm. This phantasm does a lot more damage than a clone. Well, again, I played this game for 15,000 hours. So this sword, it actually changes during the night and during the day. I feel like the F5 in my keyboard is just not working. So every time I use a skill in this mode, I go back in time and it's like I never used it. Wait, I have 2 stun breaks.
I could outrun a centaur.
Okay. Thoroughly, thank you, thank you. I have to skill click because my F5 button in my keyboard is not working.
We're your friends.
If my keyboard is broken.
Good.
Thoroughly, thank you so much for the 20 months. Thank you, thank you. Gosh. Which class do I play? I have every class at max level with full world exploration. But I played a lot of Mesmer. That's why I'm on Mesmer right now.
Starting to think that it's enjoying
Oh my
this.
god. I feel like we need to keep beating this...
Release that energy.
This... pussy cat.
Feel the fury.
It's fine. So this phantasm here, it takes half of the damage that I take. Which is really nice. Oh my god. Okay, you see this? This is a pull, and this is a break bar, a stun bar. So, whenever there is this green bar under the enemies, that means you have to choose your stuns. What is happening? It's fine. When can we give it the juice? Yeah, I played it. Oh, here we go. I played the Guild Wars 2 for 15,000 hours. I was part of the very first raid clear of this game. I'm not playing optimally right now. I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to see where we need to bring this pussy to. The combat of this game is what got me to play it so much. I actually really like how the fights are, the bosses are. It just feels fun. Oh, that's so cute! I tried playing World of Warcraft, but the combat just never... I don't like combats where you just sit there pressing 500 buttons on your screen and that's it. Oh, high five! We reached the beginning! Then don't play Elementalist. I actually have an Elementalist. Elementalist also depends much the weapons that you use, but I like being able to move around, you know? And I don't like the classic MMO combat. I love the combat in Guild Wars 2. In my opinion, Guild Wars 2 has the best combat of any MMO. And I also like that the game respects your time.
It's been a long while since we've
like, for example, I have unlocked the best gear in the game.
For good reason.
And the best weapons.
Not intentional isolation.
And they will remain the best forever.
It isn't my story.
I don't have to ever grind levels or grind gear or anything like that. Ever again. No matter how long I take a break from the game. The difference is that when I take a break from the game, I get to catch up and see the new bosses, the new story, the new zones, the new world, instead of just playing catch up with the rest of the game.
I could outrun a centaur.
So I find that this MMO is actually very kind to its players. And that's my favorite thing about it. You know, it's not an MMO that just, I don't know, sucks everything out of you.
Commander.
Even though I have 15,000 hours on it. That's my own problems.
What is it?
Food.
Hold on. That's why I thought it would be a good thing that I accepted this sponsorship, because even though I don't play MMOs as much as I did before, If I was gonna play an MMO, I would probably come back to this one. I love the combat. I like how they do a lot of things in this game. And I haven't seen any game that has done it better so far. Wait, what do I have to do? Frederick, you guys distracted me. Also, Guild Wars 2 is the game that I first streamed on my stream. What do they want from me? Feed? Oh, I need to feed? Oh, to feed the cat. Wait, what is this? What the hell? How would you feel if somebody fed you this? He's clearly asking for an apple. And I'm just going to give this green goo? I'm just gonna get attacked again.
Animals, especially feral ones,
cool!
Only know a life of hunting, fighting for their food.
Okay, so I never unlocked this mount.
Interaction and a gift is
because this mount was originally a PvP mount. And I didn't do a lot of that.
All mine.
So the game just gave us a new mount and a new mount skin.
That I've never heard
That's
of.
so cool. There's another thing that I really like about this game. Let me show you guys.
We found them in the forest.
So,
defending themselves against this one.
I'm glad.
You can dye your stuff.
Before any lie.
Like we just unlocked this mount, and the game also gave us this skin for this mount. And then we can also go and change the colors of this cat. And color him the way we want. And you can do that with your armor, with your mounts, with everything. You can dye your stuff, and it's really cool. It's really nice. I kind of like this. Maybe a red here. And can we make the eyes blue? Ah, this is actually kind of cool. But what if we made that part white? Cool. Then I apply, and then when I use the mount, the colors are there. I love shiny stuff. Let me show you guys this mount. It's a hummingbird. Is it so pretty? Ah, it's so pretty. So we can change the colors of it. So instead of blue, let's make the wings purple. And you see, the wings are purple. So each different type of mount in this game has a different function. The hummingbird is really fast in water. So on top of water, the hummingbird is the best. And then there is the bunny that jumps really high. And then there is the raptor. The raptor, you can leap and you can go in one direction really fast. So the different types of mounts, they do different specialities. There is also the beetle. There's a roller beetle. There is races that you can do with this. And then he goes really fast in one direction. It's kind of like the F1 cars. And then there is also the griffin. That's a flying one and can fly. And there was another flying one that I'm actually very close to unlocking. You have to do... So to unlock the mounts in this game, this mount that I have to unlock, and I'm very close, you have to hatch it from the egg. They sky scale, yes. So you hatch this from the egg, and then you feed it, and then you give it food, and then it runs away when it becomes a teenager, and then you have to find it around the world. So you have to go into a little quest, and when you're done with the quest, you get the mount. I'm still finding it around the world. There's also a turtle, a siege turtle, that is a giant turtle that you can have like missiles on the back, and you can get the friends. I also didn't get the turtle yet. So the different mounts, they do different things. And you can also specialize in those mounts. So even though the max level is 80, you can get mastery in different mounts, so that they, for example, the Griffin, they can fly for longer and things like that, and make them a little bit better at what they do. So the game, this is what they mean about the game growing horizontally instead of vertically. Because when a game grows vertically, you're always grinding for new levels, you're always catching up in the gear grind. In this game, you're kind of like catching up with exploration and the story and seeing the new things, maybe unlocking the new mounts and things like that, you know? Rather than that same treadmill grind. I sense. Well, I played this game for 15,000 hours. I actually do have a guild in the game, and there is like 3 of my moderators on Twitch. Again, the first game I ever streamed on Twitch was League of Legends. This was the second one, and the one that I streamed for for more than a year. But sadly, I'm the kind of person that I played this game for 15,000 hours, and for 15,000 hours, I loved every second of it. But it was time that I had to play other things, you know? But if I'm going to recommend an MMO to anybody, I feel like it would be silly for me to not recommend this to you.
Good to meet
After
you,
I loved it
Alder.
for so long, and I still love it. That's why I decided to, you know. Yes, you guys can join my guild. You can ask Tommy or Light to invite you.
Come. The village welcomes you.
Oh, and another great thing about this game is that I made this legendary armor that was really hard. Took me a lot of time and stuff to unlock this. This is the strongest armor in the game. This armor is so strong that I can pick any stats in the game and use whatever I want whenever I want. And none of this is actually locked to this character. So I can use it in any other mage class that I want to use. So if one day you want to try a different class, a different character, this game is extremely friendly into letting you just take your stuff and put it somewhere else. You don't have to grind everything again. In fact, the game gives you a full copy of this that you don't actually even need to transfer or put this stuff in your bank and transfer. You can literally just access from the menu and you have this unlocked in your account. This game is really good with account unlocks and not single character unlocks. So you can just go and explore different classes, different stuff. My favorite thing about this game, and the reason why it saddens me that this game is it's not one of the most popular out of the MMOs out there. It's because this game is actually so kind to the players. They do so many things, like there is no monthly fee. I played this game for 15,000 hours and I was extremely broke because I could never find a job. And I could have a lot of fun. I got world first competition in the very first raid in this game without having to spend a cent. And even then I could also get the fun things from the store, because you can transfer in-game money into the store money if you want to get the cute stuff. So, and the store only has like cosmetics and utility. So, to me, having one MMO that's actually so kind to the players not be more successful is kind of a little bit hurtful, a little bit. And, you know, I wish more MMOs tried this.
Seems we have visitors. Rather unexpected in our keep. Welcome the Tyrian Alliance.
Tyria has allied? Amusing joke you play, leader.
Again, I don't
Your
mean to
skepticism
convince you,
is
but I appreciate that
understandable.
you guys are here.
But given the severity
I put
of
a lot of
recent
time and
threats,
love into this
Tyria
game.
needed to act fast. And
There's time gates in this game, it's true.
Threats?
But, you
Surely
know,
the strangers do not walk among all lands.
yeah, the base
If
game
you
is
mean
free.
the creatures attacking from mist portals,
You only have to buy
I'm
the
afraid so.
expansions. And
We
that's
call
it.
them cryptis.
But again,
Mist portals.
I played the base
It's of
game
the
for
Fleshstalkers that this alliance speaks.
many years. And I loved
foes,
it.
They proved fatal ones. Lives lost on
Yeah.
your front as well, Jen.
And also, you guys, if you
I'm
click the
afraid
link in the
so.
panel, it helps me
And
out.
allying proved the viable solution,
I
finally.
don't play Guild Wars 2 as often as I did.
Unifier. Or
Because life
divider,
got very busy for me. And I just don't
on
have
how it is
the
channeled.
time to play an MMO again.
This
But I
is
did
why
play it
you
for
come to
15,000
my
hours
heart,
and I loved it a
with
lot.
eyes carrying
That's why I
intention.
accepted this sponsorship.
Bid to join your alliance.
Who knows what other threats the mists might bring? Should that happen, we'll have strength in numbers.
I respect your good intentions,
Yes, Rig.
but need time
Exactly.
to ponder its implications for our own. For now, that is my decision. At this
Let's go
time,
kill Demas.
I extend our
It's been a while
visitors the
since I killed
opportunity to
Demas.
speak with our council members.
Okay, let's go. Oh, look! Bear with me! We have a table of bears, and this situation is about to get really grisly. I wonder if any of them is named Halson. Nice to meet
The
you.
role of Claw was taken, so I settled for a title more modest. My son has some years before he
Yeah,
claimed
Rigger.
such expertise, though his mind is sharp.
But again,
Serving our council provides him practical education.
even though I ran out of time and I couldn't play MMOs as often,
Boy Zero,
all the things
son
that I
of
unlocked
Stoic
in this
Alder
game,
and
they're
Silken
still
Weir.
here, you know? They didn't go away. I still have my character at max level. I still have my best gear. And anything that I want to play, I can get into it.
A wayfinder losing their way in our woods. And now Commander. That has a strong sound to it.
It's me.
But
I'm the
if you
commander.
insist, lost your wayfinder.
I want to show you guys my other
seems our
characters,
visitor
and I will do
also
soon as we're out of this story instance.
We of the lowland drop formality.
It's
with
the most
those we
accessible
most
MMO,
respect.
Balto. It really
Right,
is.
Poke.
And that's my favorite thing about
Yes,
this game.
Pa.
And also has the most fun combat. Okay. We don't need to meet up.
Best we
Damn!
attend the agenda, pressing as it is.
This bear has fur abs?
Your concerns are sensible, graced by fire.
What the
Oh,
hell?
Sparrow, I'm afraid our discussion shall prove as stuffy to our guests as the
If you go on my
air in
YouTube
this
channel, you can see me doing the jumping puzzles of this game on a dance
we've
pad,
only just-
including the hardest one.
A fine idea. Best they enjoy the weather while it holds. Meet me outside when you're set. Alliance,
6 first.
I deem you welcome visitors for the time being. Feel free to acquaint yourselves with our town.
Thank you, sir.
Fortunate for you, the embers of our summer season burn brightest.
Yes, I did the Halloween jumping
Your
puzzle.
time here.
Did they add new jumping puzzles? I think they do. I think they do. But okay, so that looked like a level up, and it
Is it
was.
just me, or am I
But this was a
amazed?
mastery point. So since now we just unlocked that mount, we are training different masteries. So whenever we gain experience, we would be going towards this. So that new cat that we just unlocked, we would, whenever we fall, we take less fall damage from it. And that's really nice. And then we also got a mastery point, and we go. Let me show you guys. Some people said that the expansions make the game a lot better because it adds mounts. Let me just quickly show you this. You see this character with 100% map complete, level 80? You see this character of a different class with 100% map complete, level 80? You see this character with 100% level map? So 3 characters, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. I have 10. I have 10 characters with 100% map complete. And I did all that without using a single mount. Even before mounts were released. I never completed any map. 100% after mounts got released. So, I played this game even without the expansions, without the maps, and I did all this without all that. And all those characters, I can play them and they are well geared and all this because everything in this game is account wide. The maps were smaller back then, it's the entire world. Now you guys know where the 15,000 hours went. Also, when you unlock, I did need help at the time. I did. So it's a core world competition. It's still a lot of maps. So you can start this game with 5 different classes: plant people, rat people, big people, human people, and furry people. And then you can also get all those different classes, and then they all have different specializations and they do different things. And you know, the combat system is my favorite thing about this. Furry people, yeah. So off the base game, the class that I have played the most is Mesmer. But as somebody who has played over 5,000 hours in one Mesmer, before I started playing the other characters, I wouldn't recommend you starting with that class. That class actually sucks to start. Go start as a thief. It starts as a necromancer. It starts as a ranger, you can have a pet. It starts as a warrior, it's great. It starts as a revenant. It starts as a guardian. Only start as an engineer if you feel like you're good with the piano because you have to press a lot of buttons. Same thing for the elementalist. But every other class is much better than Mesmer. And I say this with love. Oh yeah, Mesmer earlier game was changed? Really? Oh, that's really good. So if they changed Mesmer earlier game and it's not garbage anymore, then go ahead. Go play as Mesmer. Mesmer is basically an illusion mage. Yeah. Here. Only on this Mesmer, I played 4,859. And I actually have a Mesmer of every single race. So I have a human Mesmer, I have an Azura Mesmer, I have a Norn Mesmer, I have a Silvari Mesmer. Oh, I don't have any Chars because I hate them. Sorry, they're just not very cute and girly. War Mouse, thank you so much for the 2 months. Thank you. I have many problems. Yeah. No Chars. No. No. Yeah, they were cool. Before we keep doing this story, let me just show you guys my favorite weapon in this game. It's not that one that's very pretty and then transforms in day and night. That one was definitely the hardest one to get. But my favorite weapon in this game... Well, there's 2. The second place goes to this one. Those are pistols that shoot confetti and flowers. And I would love to go to the center of town where a bunch of people would be, and then I would just start spamming my skills to annoy the shit out of them and make them run away. I was a piece of shit. But my favorite weapon in this game is this one. This is a bow. And this is the bow called the Dreamer. And whenever you shoot this bow, you're shooting unicorns. And those unicorns actually have the logo of the company in their ass. So, what I'm telling you this bow that shoots unicorn is kind of like the stuff that you grind for in this game, instead of like levels and gear and all that. So this bow is basically as good as a normal bow that you have to spend a lot less time, like thousands of hours less time to get. The difference is that this bow allows you to shoot rainbows and ponies, and the other difference is that I can choose the stats to change the stats whenever I want. But again, this is the kind of stuff that you get after you play the game for 15,000 hours. You just start collecting these when you play the game a lot. You don't need that. So the more you play this game, the more fashionable, shiny, and annoying you'll be to other people. Yeah, it's very respectful to your time, to the player time, and it's kind. It's not like obnoxious like a lot of MMOs tend to be. How's Mesmer class these days? Good question. So far, I'm just playing as a normal assassin, Mesmer, and what is going on? Is this a dancing contest? Okay, hold on. I think we need to stand here and dance.
Absolute spectacle. The lore master will tell of this for
That's it. That was the event. You get experience for doing shit like this in this game. In fact, you can get experience. This game doesn't lock the player in one thing. Like, for example, you can get your character to max level by only doing PvP if you want. You can get your character to max level by literally walking a straight line and just exploring stuff, if that's what you want. You can get your character to max level by just doing dungeons. Raids is a little bit harder because I don't think people will take you. But basically, this game is very like hands-free on how you level up your character. And actually, you only need to level your first character, because then the game starts giving you level up tomes.
GW2 hype. Looking forward to playing this X-Pack.
Like this one. Tomes. Wait. Oh my gosh, Shorty, thank you so much for the 6 months of support. To Blackjack and Hookahs for my bunny, thank you. Yeah, I have 4,859 hours only on this specific character. Across all my characters, I have 14,896 hours. Yeah. When people in chat are mentioning Word WoW, it's not WoW. Word v World is like this. This is a PvP setting that's called World versus World. Sorry, we're talking about WoW better. WoW earlier, and people were asking me why I don't play WoW. It's because I find that the combat's too stiff. So World versus World, basically there is 3 different servers. Servers are people that cannot really interact with one another because they're in different like regions. Back in my day, if you really were into roleplay, you could go to Tarnished Coast, and then if you go to the Divinity's Reach place, and if you walked around the houses, people would be role-playing those houses. Some obscene stuff. If you're into that, that was the server for. I don't know where it is these days, but back in my day, that was the server. So there's everything for everyone in here, and that's for the role players. For this, I can't enter. Why I can't enter? Anyway, so those are 3 different servers, people that usually cannot interact with, and those 3 servers from time to time they get swapped. And you have to conquer keeps. different keeps in player versus player, and the more that your server holds, the more points you get, and in the end you win. So right now, I don't even know which one is my server, because I could swap servers all the time and I change them all the time. But yes, you can capture camps and keeps and castles for your server, and so there are some people that will only play that. This game, so sometimes if there is two, you can have like commanders that are players who have like a little tag on their head. Let me show you. I can create a squad, and I can have a tag in my squad. This purple cat. Everyone in this map can see this. So in World versus World, they use this a lot. And sometimes there will be a commander, and there will be 50 people with them. And every now and then, a 50 people commander party will meet another party of the enemy server with another 50 people, and then they start fighting each other, and it's like a nightmare. It's awful. I hate it, but a lot of people love it, and it's great. It's just different stuff for different people. So the thing about this game is that there is massive multiplayer like this. There is single player, there is the dungeons, there is the raids. Dungeons and raids was my favorite thing. There's the people who play for the story and for the story updates, and you know, there's people who also play structured PvP. Structured PvP, basically the game gives everyone the exact same gear, like the exact same gear available, the levels and the classes. And then you just do 5 versus 5 PvP matches, and you know, and it tries to be as possible. I personally wouldn't recommend anyone starting with that, because as you learn each different class, you become better at PvP, because every class only has a certain type of weapons and skills. Also, your skills are defined by your weapons. Like, for example, right now I'm using a sword and a focus. The focus allows me to use the skill 4 and 5, and the sword the first 3 skills. This skill...
I could outrun a centaur.
Gets my character to be cocky, thinking that she can outrun a centaur, and gives her 33% fast movement speed. But let's say, if I change my offhand weapon to, let's say, a shield, instead of being able to use that skill on number 4, I can use this block. Or I can use this wall that's an AoE that hits the enemies and also makes my can make my attacks a little bit quicker. So depending on the weapon that you use, different classes can use different weapons, and different weapons will give you different skills. So there's a combination of different weapons and stuff that will give you a different style and different usage of skills. This systems like this, like how you can design your character, so you never have like your screen covered with skills. Your skills are very set depending on the weapons you're using, and then those are weapon skills, the first 5. And this number 6 is a healing skill. So you get to pick one type of healing skill. This one is a sigil. Sigils, usually they're passive. So they give me passive healing, so I regenerate faster. I can also use this, that's like a well. And when those wells finish, they usually heal also my friends around me. So if you want something to heal your friends, or just to passively heal you, different types of healing will heal you in different ways. And that goes for every class. And then you have 3 utility skills. Those utility skills, they are utility. For example, right now I have a blink, that's a teleport skill. This skill, that's also a sigil. It gives me expertise. Expertise is a stat in this game that makes your critical better. And if I'm ever stunned, I can click on it, and that will stun break me. So I can break out of that stun. This is a phantasm. I can have 3 of them as a mesmer, as illusionist. This is an illusion that I can cast. And when I cast this illusion, it takes part of the damage that I would initially take. And then there are different types of utility skills. As a mesmer, since I'm an illusionist, I can create portals. So let's say, if I have friends that are bad at jumping puzzles, there's a bunch of puzzles in this game that you can go around and you jump around the puzzles. And if your friends are bad and you're good, you can open a portal so they go to the end. You can have 20 friends take this portal. So there's a lot of different utility skills. Every different class will have different utility skills. And Rockefeller, thank you so much for the prime. Thank you. Thank you. Or you could just get better friends. Exactly. If you're fighting a boss or an enemy that is shooting a lot of projectiles at you, you can enter this dome, and every projectile that comes from outside gets reflected back. So this is just the mesmer class. You can also get an elite skill. Every class has an elite skill, and those elite skills, they can vary. So this one, if I use this one, me and all my friends would go invisible. If I use this one, it's a giant gravity well that damages and pull all the enemies to the center. I also can create a giant dome that allows all my friends around me and the people who are inside this dome to do their attacks faster. So this is just a few examples with Mesmer, and you can personalize your characters a little bit more with your traits. So every class will have different specializations and traits. And for example, domination is a trait. Is a trait line that you can change. You can change how much damage you do. It's a very kind of like damage orientation one. Same with dueling. And Chronomancer, those are like those are specialization. Those specializations are expansion stuff. But even if you play without an expansion, you can play just fine, and you can have a different line here of the base classes, and you can play around with those, and you can play different builds, or you can min and max and like change. It changes your skills a little bit, both weapon skills. It can change your utility skills. Some of them can even modify your lit skills and your healing skills. So this game, this is how the skill works for this game, and every class is a little bit different, but it's more or less in the same vein. So something that's a different type of mage, an elementalist. Yeah, I have 15,000 hours in this game. Yeah, so
pick up their boots and forget about the problems outside city walls.
For example, some classes they will be more complex than others, and some classes will be more simple. This is an elementalist. Elementalists, they are like famous for their elements. So it's one of the more complicated classes. So every weapon, you will be able to use also your F keys, F1 to 4, to change the elements. So only with the staff, with F1 I have fire, F2 I have ice, F3 I have lightning, F4 I have stone. And if I change, instead of using a staff, I'm using a sword and a dagger. The same thing. Fire. Except I can't use a sword right now. I don't have the right specialization. Let's just go with the scepter. I'm using a scepter and a dagger. So now I have different skills, but I still have the fire skills, and I can. You see, area might. It's because I combo a field of fire with a blast finisher. So everyone who was around me got 3 might. This guy got 3 might, I got 3 might, and that increases the damage outgoing. So you can mix different skills to gain different effects. And depending on what you're doing, your allies can get the bonuses of that. Any questions? And like, this combat is one of my favorite things about this game.
Taverns in the city's southern.
So,
keep your ears open for the sound of angry.
if your friends don't like their weapons and their weapons kind of suck, as an elementalist, you can also conjure different weapons for your friends. I can conjure this ice bow. One is on the floor that anyone can pick it up, and one is for me. And I can have unique skills from this ice bow. I was sponsored to play for 15,000 hours now. But when this game approached me to sponsor my stream, I said, why not? I played the game for 15,000 hours. Maybe I could tell people why I played it for so much. So, this game has a lot of mechanics and things that I really love about it. And that's why I played it for 15,000 hours. Yeah, I do believe that combat, Guild Wars has the best as well. But, you know, you could say I'm a little bit biased. You can also become a giant tornado. Can I show my Guardian build? I haven't played much Guardian. I haven't played much of the heavy classes. Again, I'm not telling you guys to...
Ran into an Asura.
Good evening,
to download this, but if you're looking for an MMO, this is the one I would probably tell you to play. I played a lot of this game. I don't know what server I am right now. I have no idea. You can also be a necromancer. Also, it would mean a lot if you guys could click the link and all that. Can you be a vampire? No, you cannot be a vampire. Vampire is not a class. I'm sorry. I did play some Final Fantasy XIV. My thing, the reason why I could never really get into Final Fantasy XIV, it's because I don't like the combat. The standing still combat. I love the combat of Guild Wars, and Guild Wars have spoiled me with combat that I can't find anywhere else. So as a necromancer, you can do different things. Like you can poison, you can chill people, and you can also, of course, create minions.
Walk this land.
And have different little minions. Necromancer? Yeah. Being a necromancer is kinda, you know, to me, the coolest thing about necromancer is that necromancer has the skill that's a spectral walk. So let's say if you're doing a jumping puzzle and you're walking, and before the skill is done, you can press it again and you'll go back. So if you're doing a jumping puzzle and you fall off the cliff, before you hit your face on the floor, you can just teleport back. So if you're bad at jumping puzzles and you don't have a mesmer friend, you can use your own skills to amend for that. Bloodbear, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Yeah. Maybe we should go back to the expansion. Because I was actually sponsored to play the expansion and not to tell you guys the other classes, but I just couldn't help myself from sharing what made me like this game so much. Especially because you guys were quite judgmental when you're like, 15,000 hours? Is this a typo? And I felt like I needed to defend myself. Yeah, you know? Yeah, you also played a lot of Guild Wars 2 back in the day. Yeah, I don't know. I had such a great time. This is an engineer. Engineer, you have like guns, and you can do fun things like using your gun to jump around. And you can also summon like a bunch of turrets that heal you and do damage and things like that. An engineer is like a very engineer, and you can have like different kits. Like for example, you can get a grenade kit that change your weapon skills into actual grenades. So you just throw grenades everywhere. Frost grenades, poison grenades, normal damage grenades. You know, engineers, they are like full of a bunch of little gadgets. This is the bomb kit. So now you swap your weapon skills with bombs. Different classes, they have different quirks to them. Yeah, you can also get a big robot if you want to summon a big robot. Yeah, it's very engineer. It's exactly, you get from this class exactly what you would get from an engineer. You get from a warrior exactly what you expect to get from a warrior, from a guardian, necromancer, elementalist, mesmerist, the illusionist. Yeah. Yep. Oh, you guys, just one reminder. It would really mean a lot if you just click the link in the panel or in the chat. Oh, I love this dancing stuff. This is so cool. Wait, it's just missing. To dance here. We dance. Okay. We start with one place to dance. So those things are like world events. Events can start in the world at a certain time. And depending on the event, different things can happen after you complete that event. If the event succeeds, something can happen. If the event fails, something else can happen. And a different type of event will follow through. So some events, they can lead to entire world map bosses that will take the entire area of the game that you are in, and others, they have less repercussion, or some can even lead you to something like a jumping puzzle or something like that. And depending if an event fails or succeeds, different events can come after that. Yeah, it's a cause and effect. It's like the example of the bandits attacking the village. If you defend the village, great. If you don't defend the village and it fails, and you stop by, and then the village will be on fire, you take the fires out, and then a villager will tell you to help save their kidnapped daughter. So that will be a different event. So if it succeeds, the village is safe, and everyone is happy. And maybe somebody will ask you to go fishing. You know, so events succeeding and failing leads to different things. So you can walk in different areas of the map, in different zones, and potentially for quite a while see different things that you haven't seen before. And I really wish more games used a system like this, even single player games, because I feel like it would be really fun to have interactions with the world. Yeah, the DLC came out today, and there is also like drops. What are the drops? Yeah. Yeah, and I do have a guild in the game. Again, I played 15,000 hours of this game. I don't play this game as frequently as before because I have a lot less time. Even though every now and then I have time to play games off stream, there's only so much I can play, and you know, I just have had less time. But if you have the time and you're looking for an MMO, this one got my approval. Any specific success, failure, world event, specifics, world event appears. Yes, exactly, Miss Khan. Yes. Yeah. Our next story is here.
Here you have it, Harvest Den.
Oh!
Much to keep a newcomer
Before I show you guys the story.
Especially this time of year. Have one last hurrah before the deep freeze sets in, then our time of torpor begins, and
oh, they hibernate.
Things really slow down. So, enjoy the fun while it lasts.
Thank you.
Weren't you supposed to show us around?
A Wayfinder needs no chaperone, yes?
Yeah, until I'm
Seem
able
the
to
type
clone
who'd
myself.
rather blaze your own trail. Your friends, the flora and feline, make themselves at home already. Besides,
Catcall?
if you need me, I'll be right
Yeah,
here.
so
Friend of mine
players
plans
can
to
have
take
like
part in the
different
dance
chairs.
Circle.
That's the cat lady chair that the person was
dances
using.
like his
It's a
feet
chair
are
surrounded by
forged
like
from
cats.
ore, but
I have this
I'll be
other.
cheering for him
This game is kind of
nonetheless.
obsessed with cats. There's cats everywhere in this game. Hold on. Before we do this, let me just show you guys why Mesmer is my favorite class. I think I can do that in Lion's Arch. Is there still dummies in Lion's Arch? In here? Or did they delete them? What do I think is the best class? There is really no best class. Like, things change all the time. It's very easy for you to play different classes. It is all by taste. Personally, the classes that I personally like the most are like Thief, Elementalist, Mesmer. Ranger is fun too. But again, it's very personal. You just play whatever you find the best for you. It really depends on your playstyle. Every class in this game can be a DPS, a tank, and a healer. So for example, Necromancer. If you're like, I love Necromancer, and I really wish I could heal people with Necromancer. You can be a healer Necromancer. you can be a damager Necromancer. You can be a minion Necromancer. You can be a condition damage. Every class can be everything. It's very flexible. Where are the dummies? It's very, very flexible. Yeah, you can heal people with death. Only inside? There is like no dummies outside, like just basic domes, like dummies. You're gonna. I just keep moving my hair as I talk. By the bank? Basic damage right here. No, Mesja, no, not like that. No, but
Welcome.
can I get out of
Feel
combat
free to
here?
approach the console and begin
So
combat
here
checks.
I can spawn
If
my
you have any questions, I'm all
my own
ears.
golem. Yeah. Let's spawn a golem, a huge one with 40,000 health. Please spawn my golem. Okay. Here's my favorite thing about this game. Let me use a staff for this. And why this is the best class. Hold on.
Time to do. I feel good.
I need to get out of combat. Oh boy. I did bad. Hold on. Can I get... Oh, yes. Perfect. Okay. So this class, you can create phantoms or clones of yourself. If I clone myself... Yeah, you guys, I need to be a dummy that I don't get in combat. Yeah, you see, even the golems, they have kitty ears. Like, I don't... It needs to be like... Can you control a skeleton army? You can control a minion army. Silver wastes? Yeah. I played every class in this game. You say near the bank there is a few dummies? If you do decide to try this game, There is one function of this game that I wish every game I have ever played had. If you don't know what something is, hold on. You can slash wiki, and then you can go like Mesmer. And then it opens the wiki of the game on the Mesmer page.
How are you?
It goes beyond that.
Hold on. Yeah.
If I type slash wiki and then I shift click any skill or any item in the game, it opens the wiki and it tells you the wiki article of that skill and item. So that happens for any item, anything. So wiki, friend of rabbits. And then it tells you how I got this and how you can get this. I really wish most games that I have played would have something like this. It's just really good. And yes, the wiki is maintained by the player base. It's a really cool feature.
I know your face from my dream.
Man, it is a lot of work. It's maintained by the community, and everything is really good. The community in this game is very, very friendly. You don't ever need to compete for resources with other players. So for example, if 100 people hit the same monster, 100 people will get experience and loot for that monster. If there is a tree in the world that you want to shop, 100 people can shop that tree. So that makes that the community in general is quite welcoming. You're not really like competing for resources or anything like that. We go. We go. This place is so pretty. Yeah. I feel like Slash Wiki has been in the game since the beginning, no? I just don't remember ever playing this game without this function. Whee! Yeah. Look, there's a boss here. My weapons are kind of wrong, but... And my skills, oh, everything is wrong.
Still, barely.
Everything is kind of wrong. Oh, you see the purple bar? That means we need to... Wait, wrong button. Oh god, it's okay. I'll just throw people by teleporting them around. Ha! Nobody used my purple. Is that Wukong? No, that's an angry bear. Staff is not a great weapon, but since I can't swap weapons in combat, but...
Formidable. But I didn't earn the title of Spearmaster for my sharp sense of style. Let's see you hold your own against my spear.
I like the sword because I can put a clone where the enemy is, and then I can swap places with the clone. Is that Yukong? No.
I feel good.
300 IQ, Battle Mesmer Portal? Yeah, no. Oh, he has skills that has like a giant cat. No! You see under his health bar? The golden ones are boons. The red ones are conditioned. So this is like burning, bleeding, and different types of conditions. I just assume the vast majority of people here have never seen Guild Wars. So that's why I'm just explaining stuff. Whee! This clone here, it does more damage the more number of conditions are in an enemy. It does like stronger damage. This is fine, yeah.
Through.
With this, I can reset the cooldowns on my Phantasm skills and recast them. Phantasm is how Mesmer do most of their damage. And you see this damage coming? Those are condition damage caused by my Phantasm. I'm not using a condition build right now. You see this? This is a player that went down. By just pressing F, I can help them up. And they go back into play. And when you're doing an event with other people like this, you get credit by doing damage, you get credit by healing people, you get credit by resurrecting people. Whatever you do, you contribute to the event in different ways. This game has a lot of things that I really love and that I wish there were in other games, but they weren't. People only started talking about how cool the mounts of Guild Wars 2 was when World of Warcraft copied them. And that's kind of like feels bad. Also, every map in this game, there's a limit of how many players can be in that map. It's usually around 100-something players. And if there is more than 100 people wanting to be in the map, a copy of that server is created so the other people can go into. And also, if there is not too many people, less copies of that map are created. And if you're in the same party as your friends, you can right-click your friends to join the same copy of the map that your friends are at. Also,
time to do some real damage.
One of the cool things about this game is that even though it's an online game, it basically never goes offline.
Not there already.
So the way that they built the servers are built to always be online, even when the game updates and something releases like an expansion. Let's say an update just dropped right now. The game would give me usually around 1 hour to finish what I'm doing here and start my game. And when the people who are in the old version of the game, they can still play together. And when I start the game, I will join the people who have updated the game. The game will have 2 versions of itself online at once. And then you can just swap. Those versions, they don't interact. So once you start your game, you cannot go back. But this is a system made. So for example, if you're in the middle of a raid or in the middle of a dungeon or a story mission, and then the game gets updated, you're not kicked out. The game gives you some time to finish that, and then you just start your game and you're put in the new instance. Floppy, thank you so much for the Prime. Mwah. May the bunnies be with you. Yeah, the server engine of this game is coded even better than Steam itself, because I feel like Steam goes offline at least once a week, and God, it's Steam of all things could use a server like this. It's a very impressive server mechanic.
Mine. All mine.
Every Tuesday, even Steam itself. Gosh. Rika, thank you. Floppy, thank you so much for the 5 months. Rika, thank you so much for converting your Prime to a tier 1. Mwah. Thank you. So, those are a few things that I like about this game. Sorry, I'm just talking about the things I like about this game. Instead of doing the story. Yeah, the server devs are really crazy.
So you're a plant person? Can you make your own food? Do animals graze on you?
Rika, thank you so much for the
Making
16
friends
months.
already,
Thank you.
Kate?
Thank you.
Delightful, aren't they?
What I love about children is their
Glorian,
shamelessly
to be
charming
fair,
lack
the
of
server technology, it's kind of like so good, but I hate copyrighted stuff.
Not harassing newcomers.
The copyright should be...
How pretty she is! I love her flowers.
Should be done, right?
How sweet.
Or it should be done very
These were
soon.
a gift from a very dear friend. A dragon friend.
There's a dragon here as well?
What is she being improved in the game?
I'm afraid we're on this adventure without her. She's resting. And she's more than earned it.
Look,
Something you have.
I would improve things in this game. However, everything that I would list...
These with my eyes closed. Now this newcomer looks like a fine sparring match for you, Swift Rapids.
He's so cute.
Never trained with spears before.
Really? Bet you'd take to it naturally. Talk to my sparring partner, Mists of Dawn. She'll help you get a feel for it. Most couldn't train in spears before they can talk. Though some prefer to exercise their jabbering jaws.
Thank you for letting us watch.
I kind of really want to show you guys my favorite dialogue in this game. But I was actually sponsored to play the expansion and not to just tell you guys the things I like about this game. The things that I would improve in this game, they would all require them to have a budget that they probably don't have. I find that, especially right now, they are doing a good job with the budget that the game has. I feel like the reason why Guild Wars 2 wasn't a more popular MMO is because in the first year after the release of the game released, it was awesome. But in the first year, it's almost like they didn't know exactly how to do with the updates with the game and how to market the game. I honestly believe that the reason why Guild Wars 2 is not a more popular MMO, it's honestly because of marketing. The marketing in the early years of Guild Wars 2, it wasn't as good as it should have been. And I feel like that's basically the only reason why there is less people playing this game. But you know, like, the game is voice acted, the base game story has so many cutscenes and there is different choices. The game really tries to do the best it can with the budget it has. Mike, thank you so much for the 89 months. Thank you, that's so kind. Yeah. How are the cosmetics in this game? The game releases a lot of cosmetics in the store, and the game also releases a lot of cosmetics in the game. Like, for example, the best weapon cosmetics you can get those playing the game that are the legendary weapons. Like this staff that when I walk I leave behind rainbows. Or let's say my great sword. That it changes how it looks based on day and night. Those are all in-game cosmetics that you can get. Also, everything that's on the store you can get with in-game currency. You can convert in-game currency to the store currency. So even if you don't spend any money and you just have time to grind stuff, you don't have to buy anything from the store, including this cosmetics. Yeah, Cryan. Again, I think the thing about Guild Wars is I feel like now they're doing a little bit better with marketing, but I wish the marketing that they are doing now, it was done in the first few years of the game as well. And I feel like the game would have been a lot bigger. Javo, you can play the base game for free, and I played this game, the base game of this game, for like over 5,000 hours, and you can play that for absolutely free. And the game has like no monthly fee or anything like that. You only have to pay for the expansions later if you enjoy the base game. Again, it was a surprise to me that ArenaNet reached out to me. for a sponsorship of this game, because I actually called my friends, my real life friends. I have two, they're married to each other, before they stream. And I told them, can you believe the Guild of Shoe is sponsoring me to play the game? And then they were like, what? Really? So my real life friends, a couple, I actually started talking with them and I became close friends with them because we both played Guild Wars. And it was quite funny that one day my friends came to my house and they brought their laptops and we were in the dining table all playing Guild Wars. And they were a lot more newbie than I was. And because, you know, I just played this game a lot, like for 15,000 hours almost. And then my friend's husband that was sitting by my side, and my friend was in front of me, he called me to PvP him. And I was like, yeah, of course, easy. I knew I would just wreck him, you know? Except he unplugged my mouse because he was sitting by my side. And he killed my character. And then he screenshotted that shit. And he actually said, oh, since now you're being sponsored to play Guild Wars, I will stop by your stream and send screenshots of me killing you. I don't know. Again, I even got to meet my only two real life friends through this game. So this game is also the reason why I started streaming. This game is the reason why, I don't know, I just met a lot of cool people and I had a great time playing it. It's a pity that I don't have as much time to play as much. But, you know, if I did, and if I would be playing an MMO, there's lots of good memories here. He was actually a guardian. The guy that unplugged my mouse was a freaking guardian. You would expect guardians to be more, like, I don't know, honorable people? But no! A guardian! He played as a freaking guardian! Oh, gosh. Paladin of Vengeance. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oathbreaker. Let's go do this story. Let's go do... Oh, let me show you guys something. So, when you open the map in this game, there's some icons. And those icons, like, those are like points of interest. Those are vistas. We're very close to a vista. Let's try to get to it. Newest guardian specs are like teeth. Nice. So, not far from what my friend was playing back then. Not far. Oh no. So there is this mushroom here that we can jump on. Wait, can I? Here we go. Whee! I think we still need to go a lot more up. We can jump on this one as well. Whee! We are very high. Hold on, where was the vista? I think it was going... Oh no, that way. Here. You can mark on the map. I forgot how. Panic! It's okay, we're going the right way. Whee! Look as high on stream. No, not like that. You're just very tall. Good to see you, Gray. Yeah, it has been a while since I could stop by. Oh, here. Let's go down here. You guys want to go down with excitement or without excitement? With excitement. Whee! Wait. Whee! Okay. Here we go. So vistas are little areas of the map that you can reach, and then a little cutscene plays showing you the place around and the view around. They're really cute. And they give you XP when you unlock them. Some people are just trying to skip and progress stuff, but honestly, it's a little nice touch. I like it. Little hawk. Yeah, it's a little turd. Whee! Like Assassin's Creed? Assassin's Creed has it? Cool. I didn't know. It's a little swamp. I wonder if Shrek will be here. Also, this game, instead of having like fetch quests for you to gain experience, the NPCs, you can help them by completing their hearts. So, this heart is basically a merchant that when it's full, this is kind of like how the questing goes in this game. When the heart is full, this NPC will become a merchant. And you will get experience and everything by completing events nearby, farming, smithing, sparing, and cooking. So events are those yellow, not yellow, this is orange, bars nearby. If we go do that event and do a few more others, we should unlock that merchant. We just take the bunny and go up. Alright, yep. But what about the skirt? The little rats? Here we go. There's a tiny bear. Oh no, he's big. What can I do? Water plants. Oh. Oh no, I'm too late. Dry soil. Panic, weed. Okay, I took the weed. Ah, quick, take the weed. So the more that I do, please pick the weed. I can probably get a water bucket somewhere here. You see, wait, do I have time? Do I have to turn the plants that I picked? Oh, panic. Oh, panic. Oh, panic. Go, go.
Oh,
damn it.
You, Outlander. The harvest would have been a disaster without your help.
So the game is usually very good at telling you how much seconds you have to turn the items. But sometimes you're gonna miss them anyways. Fuck this chicken. Fuck this fly.
Feel the
I'm just angry. Oh look, that's a huge bee. Cool. It's okay, those events, they come back very fast. We go. We go. Dragonfly. This is so nice. This is actually so pretty. I can't believe that they actually released the kodan place. Remember, you could only see some kodans in some very remote areas of the game. How do we help? So that's one of the things to improve that I mentioned earlier? No. Like, the events are actually very clear. So you have... I almost killed a bunny. Oh, Jesus. Thank goodness I didn't. So the events, whenever you're doing an event, the event tells you the time that you have. And once the bar is complete, the game still gives you like a minute or two to wrap up the event and give the items that you have to the NPCs that need. It was honestly just my own stupidity. Overall, the game is very stupid safe. I mean, I could play it for 15,000 hours, so... Hey, Arcane, thank you so much for the 4 months of support. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wait. How do we do this? I'm confused. Maybe we should just progress the story. No, I'll figure it out. How do I help these people farm? Oh, those are all plants. You can actually craft food. Food in this game gives you buffs, like more stats and stuff like that. And you can gather little... Oh, those kind of... Oh, well. Looks quite phallic. Yeah, yep. Oh, you see this? That means that there is an event there. That we can start there. Let's go there. Let's see what that event is about. It's downstairs. Whee! Oh, this is a fighting event. Kill the Titan infesting the area and tend to the victims.
I feel good.
So events like this... Oh my god! Panic! Panic! They're destroying me! Holy shit! So this event is gonna fail in 10 minutes? Holy panic! So if in 10 minutes I don't finish this, it's likely that this event failing will happen, that other event will stop by. And something else will happen in the world instead of if this event succeeds. What class am I? I am Mesmer. Basically, Mesmer is an illusionist class. I create like clones of myself. You see this clone shooting the pistol? And basically, my clones, they do my damage. A lot more than I do myself.
I feel good.
But I actually have every class in this game. And I like them all. Maybe I would say that my favorite class might even be Thief. I'm not sure. I just really like Thief. But Mesmer is definitely the class I spent a lot of time. Mostly because Mesmer is the kind of class that once you start playing, people always want you to keep playing that class. So then you're kind of fucked. And trapped. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not. Okay, so here's the thing about this game. When your health ends... Let me die here. Hold on. When your health ends, you actually go in this down state. And if you manage to kill something as you're downed, you get to rally and survive. But right now, there is somebody just resurrecting me and trying to keep me alive. Even though I was being a little bit, you know, difficult about it. So you're not like dead. People can help you, and you can also help yourself rally. And you can rally off enemies. Yeah, you fight for your life. I saw that some enemies were low health, that's why I kind of wanted to... We are almost done fighting. I think this is the last one. And now... Wait, now that we took care of that crop, we need to tend the bodies and just bury the bodies of the things that died here? Oh, that's kind of sad. Oh, damn. So this event happened after that event because we succeeded. Otherwise, if we had failed, something else would probably have happened. We wouldn't have time to just bury the people who died here. You're missing one body. And once you finish an event, you get your event rewards. And remember the heart, the quests of this game? We just completed a heart. And if we go back to that NPC over here, they are probably a little merchant. Let's see. Let's see if I'm right, or let's see if they change things. Can my clones resurrect me? No. Well, they can. So most of my... Oh, look, it's light! So when you see people in the same guild that you are together, they appear with a golden name. And right now, Light has this giant flying turtle that he's just carrying me around. And I can sit in the back of his turtle and I can shoot missiles. So this is kind of like a group mount? Yeah, I have a little rocket launcher. So my clones, they do a lot of damage, so my clones can definitely kill. In fact, while you're in a down state, you can you have some down state skills. Wait, what happened? Panic. Whoa. Wait, what happened? I feel like Light is kidnapping my character. So those down state skills allows you to fend for yourself. Also, you can try to heal yourself while you're in down state and things like that. Oh, you waypointed. Oh, thank you.
You are not the cause of this danger.
Oh, thank you so
Perhaps
much.
we have been hasty. What? But you can't.
Wait.
We will return to our leaders with this information.
Hold on.
That is all for now.
There is a boss nearby. Oh, Light, can you take us to the boss?
Well, I doubt that's the last one.
You see, there is a boss over here?
But I'll take what I can
I don't know
get.
if this is the boss we saw.
We'll get these samples analyzed as quickly as possible.
Oh no, you go find the
Thank you,
rifts.
Wayfinder.
Let me go do this story actually. Let's go do the story, and to do this story, we need to go to this green tag, which we got kidnapped, so a bit far. Have fun. How do you get mounts? You have to buy them? Okay, so the mounts, you don't have to buy the mounts themselves. The mounts themselves, they are unlocked in the game, but you have to buy the expansions that come with them. So different expansions unlock different mounts. The first expansion brought some of the first mounts, but you buy the expansion. It's like the content of the expansion. And then the mounts themselves you unlock in game, and only like the appearance of the mounts you unlock outside of the game. But even then you can get some mount skins that are also in the game. Same with armor skins. Guild Wars 2 is actually quite good at releasing in-game armor skins that are really good. And oftentimes even better than the store skins. Of course, this goes from opinion and taste to taste. But that's my opinion. Yes, but you might need to use some game currency to unlock parts of a mount. But you also get in-game currency for a lot of different things. In fact, you can use in-game currency to also buy things from the store. I feel like the only things you can't buy with in-game currency is the expansion themselves. Otherwise, everything else you can get. So, different mounts, they do different things. The bunny is very good at jumping. Oh, we're very close. The griffin is very good at gliding. So different types of mounts, they do different functions in the game. And sometimes some mounts are even used for different forms of combat. You can also glide. Whee! Like for example, if you complete a dungeon, I think the game gives you like 5 gold for completing a dungeon and stuff like that. So even doing things like dungeons and quests and story, open world events gives you in-game currency. Whee! Isn't the bunny obsolete if you can't fly? Not really. Hash, because sometimes if I want to climb a mountain, the griffin in particular, he's very good at gliding down to places and not getting up. But let's say the bunny, besides being very good at jumping, it does this skill that does a lot of crowd control damage. So a lot of times, if a boss is spawning, people in the area, they will start saying, bunny up, and then everyone will get on their bunnies and then use the first skill of the bunny when the monster spawns to break the boss stagger bar, and then the boss goes into a weakened state that everyone can do more damage. So the bunny is also very good for crowd control reasons. I'm actually quite close to unlocking the Sky Skill. I just never finished the collection to unlock. So you need to unlock the different mounts by doing quests and you know, things in game. And some of the mounts I haven't finished. Whee! Here. We can bunny up. This is a updraft. Also, there is the skimmer. The skimmer is a mount that's made for water. So you go like super fast on water by using this mount. He's very cute. There is a mount, let's see. This, check out. This mount, there is some certain types of portals around the world that you can teleport inside by using this mount. So every mount has a different function, and kind of like all of them are useful for different things. They are more than just skins and travel. Some mechanics of the game you'll be doing with them. Oh, really, Tolonos? Cool. Here, let me try to get the bunny to jump me up. No. Wait. Can we jump and then use 8? Ah, oh, it's too low. It would need to be closer to the updraft. That's okay. It's fine. Yeah, but again, if you guys are trying Guild Wars and you heard about Guild Wars for the first time, even though I'm being paid to add for their newest expansion, you can play the base game for free. And I played the base game for over 5,000 hours because expansions didn't even exist. And if you like the game, then you support the game and you keep playing the game and get the expansions. You can just simply try the game for free as well. You know, you don't need to throw money at anything as the first thing you see. Try it out, see if it's your thing. Yeah, you can definitely start without the expansion. They made the base game free, and I played that for over 5,000 hours. It would really mean a lot to me if you guys could click the link in chat and also click the link in the description of the stream. I'm very, very picky with the sponsorships that I accept with the stream. And the reason why I accepted this one is because I play this game a lot. And I think it's the best MMO out there. It's the friendliest MMO for the time of the player. And it's not greedy and it's not pay to win. It's not... You don't have to pay per month. And it's a really nice game that I myself played a lot. So... if you guys could please click the link, it helps me get more... get only sponsorships from games that I really believe in. Things that I really like. And I'm able to tell you why. It really means a lot. Yeah, I really want to unlock the Sky Scale. I'm actually quite in the very end of the Sky Scale collection. I think I'll just finish the collection. By the way, I don't get money for you clicking the link. It's just like a tracking to see interest. So thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, this game is really fun. This game is really good. You know, I also have a guild that if you want to join, even though I cannot play this game every day like I do, my mods in chat that you see every day on my stream, both Tommy, Light, Outie, they play this game every day. And they have played this game every day since I first started streaming 8 years ago. And they are still around because even when I started playing other different games, they still kept playing Guild Wars. So there's a lot of people in the community that have been playing this game for a long time. And I'm sure they will be happy to show you around. Even if me, myself, I'm not... Oh, we can pet the show, so cute! Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah. Yeah. It's very sweet. Very, very sweet. I didn't show off the best feature of the game yet, boat and fishing. I'm sure you show people that if they message you. Friends, listen. You played Guild Wars 2 for years? Nice, nice, yeah. This game is really good. And if you ever need to take a break, you know, it's okay. Man, I'm kind of tired. But listen, I'll have to end the stream here. Tomorrow, we'll play Kingdom Come because my NDA ends 3 in the morning. I cannot stream until 3 in the morning, but I'm going to be releasing a YouTube video telling you guys about the 4 hours that I played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, the next game that's gonna be released next year, at 3 in the morning tonight. If you're sleeping, and also if you want to know more information of me playing Kingdom Come 2 in very, very tiny details, you can also ask me. We'll be playing Kingdom Come 2 tomorrow, and I will go into details as much as you guys want of what I have played in the game. Just, you know, it's not going to be very spoiler heavy, especially not story spoiler heavy, so you don't need to worry about that. And I also warn you about that on my video. So I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys, I know it's very different. I hope you guys liked Guild Wars 2, a game that has been such a big part of my life. That got me to meet some of my favorite people, you know, all thanks to this game. I had a great time playing it for 15,000 hours. Sorry, I'm just feeling a little bit nostalgic. Yeah. I have lots of great memories in this game. Hugs. Oh, actually, you guys, we'll have an early morning stream tomorrow. We're gonna start stream at 11 a.m. EST. We'll be watching some Dune gameplay. And then I'm not sure if I will keep streaming until the normal time and until the end, or if I will end the early stream after that and then we play Kingdom Come. I don't know yet, but tomorrow it's likely we either have 2 streams or a very long stream. That's why I can't go too late today. So we'll see a little bit more about the Dune game tomorrow, and then we'll play Kingdom Come on the second stream. The Dune thing should be like 1 hour, more or less, and then we'll resume the normal stream. The Dune game is looking very interesting to me because it's the game I just love playing those survival games, and I'm kind of excited for that. Thank you guys so much for everything. Bye. Have a good one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. I have a lot of characters. God. Look at my Norn. They're so pretty. Oh, look at my Azuras. Oh, aren't they so cute? Ah, even if they are ugly, just say they're cute, okay? I spent a lot of time making them. I feel like this is my warrior. Look how hot she is. Damn, she's sexy. This is my druid. She's a healer. Oh gosh. Yeah. Oh wow. Well, I go. Bye bye.